Okay, today is September 15, 2013. Let's take a look at the market here. The market has continued to march higher. And if we look at the weekly on the S&P 500, you can see that the market is still continuing to be trending along this particular trend line here and within this channel. So we essentially is kind of looking at this market possibly make another new high and get up to the upper band of this channel here. And if we go back and take a look at the daily, and on the near term, we see this particular trend line is still, holding. And right now, last week we were talking about essentially that they need to take out this pivot, and then when they take out this pivot, they need to come back up and take out this little pivot and possibly get up here to fill this particular gap. So if we zoom this in and let's take a closer look on this, you can see that the level that we're looking at was essentially this near this 1655, and then when it move about this particular pivot, we're looking at this particular gap here, and then now essentially it was come up and try to get above this particular resistance, which is kind of holding up there right now. And so the next level is somewhere near this 1700. Then if we could take out this 1700, the possibility is there for it to come up and retest the new all-time high on the S&P 500, which is somewhere around the 1709.67. That's the all-time closing high, and all-time intraday high is also the same number. It essentially closed at the high of that day. Right now, you're also looking at the Dow Jones Industrial, and we see the Dow Jones Industrial also been continue to hold this particular trend here. Although it broke this down a little bit here, and you could see that they come back up and try to retake that, but it did hold up on this particular near the 200-day moving average. And right now, again, we are basically looking at this market to continue to march higher. And we're talking about last week, holding up this particular support. And when it hold that support, we need to take out this particular pivot, this pivot high here. So right now it seems like it came up, and now it's going to be essentially maybe come up and test these level here, and possibly once it get up to this 15,500, then there's a good possibility that we could see the Dow Jones 30 is also making a assault to another all-time high, and that all-time high is essentially 15,658. And then we look at the Dow Jones Transportation. It is important to keep an eye on the Dow Jones Industrial Transportation because although a lot of people might not take too much on credence on the Dow theory, but it does have some indication of the phases of the economic activity. So we do want to see the Dow Jones Transportation to come back and make a new high. And if it does, then we could pretty much keep an eye on the Dow Jones 30 to also make a new high if it did not do so on the same day that the Dow Jones Transportation make a new high. See, so right now we are again, looking at this, coming up with this pivot here, and essentially it came up on this pivot. Right now it's pulling back and kind of testing this, maybe a little support down here on this particular level here. So if it could come back and take out this, near the 6,600, and we could keep an eye on the possibility of taking out the all-time high again. Then the Nasdaq really been strong recently. You can see that I got the Fibonacci retracement here since it's getting into a multi year high, and right now the level that I'm kind of keeping an eye on, it will be somewhere around this 32.24, 32.25 level. And we did indicate that we're kind of watching this to make a new high here. And when it broke through again, you can see that the momentum is still carrying it up, holding above this this particular breakout point here, somewhere around this 3140, 3145 area. And once again, the tech sector seems to be leading the market right now. And you could also see that the Russell 2000 is also seems to be coming back up and might getting close to test this all-time high once again. Because once again, we were looking at this 1,000. We're thinking about that it could come down and test that 1,000 when it was down in this area, but it seems to held up pretty well and then resume itself and reclaim the 50-day and get back up above this pivot here. And now it's also taking out this this area here, and then now it's basically kind of retesting it. And once we get back above this level, then we could see this let's see that all-time high again. If we could get back above the 1053.67, then we could see the Russell 2000 might be coming up and try to tag this 1063 level and put in another new all-time high. So that's a quick look at the market, and it seems like the market is still showing a lot of strength. If you do not feel comfortable in trading this market on an upside, at least you don't want to go and try to pick the top and try to short this market. Just stand in the sideline and then wait until the trend have changed. Then you could go and trade accordingly. So good luck with your trading next week.